What's happening? What's happening, good people? It's your boy Pop Shop Talk here, back in the place to be, and just want to drop a little bit of boxing convo on you. We can collab, go back and forth a little bit. If you got some comment, you can drop it down below. Um, First, give a little shout out to one of my I consider friends, Blue Blood Sports TV, also Claymore Rain, ATP Sports, and all its affiliates, Ray Davis, you know what I'm saying? But to get into it, you see a lot of things floating around on the internet. We got Charlo now. He's stepping up to the plate, and glad to see it. Hope it's some real joint, and he's challenging Boots Ennis. So to Boots' credit, he with his latest victory, and the fashion that he did do it, he has some options out there, and I think it'll be good for the space, to fight Charlo. That's if he's for real. I think it'll be a good fight. Um, Charlo, he's in a good timeline where he hasn't fought anyone, in in a 3-4 months. So he's due to be back in the ring. He can also bring some solidity back to his name, and some believers back in his corner. There's been a lot of shenanigans going on when it comes to the Charlo name, which is not good, but he has the opportunity to straighten that out. And also Bruce Ennis, he's been having a lot of doubters. Even though we see the talent, we haven't seen it being put to the test. So, I think it'll be good for both of them to get in the ring and fight it out. See who's the best and move on, go forward. I don't think a loss would damage either fighter, but obviously a win would elevate a fighter to open doors to a lot of other possibilities. So in saying that, hey, let's get it done. You know what I mean? Let's get behind it because boxing fans, we create the buzz, and I think our voices are louder than you think. We might not sign no names on the dotted line, but we definitely got the influence. So if you guys want to see that, hey, make yourselves be known. Let's talk it up on the different spaces in boxing, and let's talk it up. Let's we want to see these guys fight one another. Let's do it. And speaking of stepping up, I know you guys have seen a lot about Laila and Clarissa Shields. They're going back and forth. It's kind of unfortunate in a way because they're both successful, even though Laila has been successful in her era. She's relevant in other avenues, and she's definitely going to always be a noticeable name because of her last name. But she's also carved out a space for herself in boxing as well as other avenues on social media. But Clarissa Shields right now is the it in females boxing. It's kind of a slow progress because when it comes to upper echelon of talent and challenges, she's still looking for that challenge, that Hearns to her Hagler, or Sugar Ray to her Hearns, or, you know what I mean. So she's still looking for that person to give her that challenge. But I mean, I think that even though she's been in boxing for as long as she has, she still hasn't found that person to elevate their talent to where she is, and that's just a credit to her. I mean, that's just in the DNA. Not saying that the other women don't have the same motivation. I mean, if the talent is there, just some things you're just born with, you can't teach. But Shadeja Green name has been thrown out there. So I mean, hey, if that's a possible fight, hey, let's get that going. You know what I mean? Because we already know the goat don't turn down no smoke. So, Not gonna hold you long, but that's just a couple things I had up on the top. So tune in. Drop a comment. Like, share, even subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing this for no living. I do it because I like the sport. You know what I'm saying? So you might hear me on here talk about a lot of other things. But it's your boy, Pop Shop. Peace.